All I'm saying is the Holocaust is the most important example of racism in modern history. The Holocaust lets us know in no uncertain terms, white supremacy is not just about domination, exploitation, and profit and power. At its heart, white supremacy is about the wholesale destruction of all people deemed not white and not white enough. It's about purity, not purity of thought or purity of belief or even purity of action. It's about purity of race, genetic purity. And that's what makes white supremacy so unique and so dangerous. Even Whoopi Goldberg, whose last name is as Jewish as it can get, totally dropped the ball on this. Kanye West totally fumbled on this issue. Kanye West dropped the ball and himself. But these two incidents make for a good teachable moment. As a black man named Israel, please let me help you out. I want to demystify this whole thing for you all so you never have to do this again. Whoopi Goldberg said that Hitler's genocidal Holocaust is not an example of racism because that was white people killing white people, and that's something else. Kanye West said he can't be anti-Semitic because blacks are Jew too. So are Jews white, like Whoopi said? Or does simply being black make you Jew too, like the great philosopher Kanye said? Let me explain. There's lots of ways to be Jewish. You could simply interpret the Bible in a way that it allows for any persecuted or marginalized group to adopt the identity of Israel. If that doesn't work for you, you could just adopt the culture and traditions of the Jewish people. Boom, you're a Jew. But maybe you want more than that. Maybe you want the heritage, the birthright. You want to be able to point to the people of the book and say, those were my ancestors. Until recently, anybody could do that. All you would have to do is choose a desired ethnic group and claim that that ethnic group was part of the 10 lost tribes of Israel. Boom, you're a Jew. The reason you can't do that today is because now we have DNA analysis. Ancient DNA. Population genetics. Here's what we know. It's no longer in doubt. It's no longer even a question. The ancient Israelites weren't black or white. Not if you use the modern classification scheme for race that classifies race according to physical features. And that's where Whoopi Goldberg went wrong. The Nazis weren't just classifying enemies of the white race according to phenotype. They defined race according to ancestry and purity, which is the height of irony considering that research in genetics has unequivocally shown that every person on the planet descends from black Africans. So the idea of a pure white race is completely delusional. And the wholesale massacre of millions of German Jews is revelatory of the insidious soul of white supremacist ideology. It necessitates an endless cycle of factionalism and genocide in which all people of color are eliminated. All people identified as racially mixed are eliminated. Whites sympathetic to the racially persecuted are eliminated. Whites deemed inferior due to physical, mental, or genetic abnormalities are eliminated. The logical conclusion of white supremacist ideology is a world full of homogeneous ideologues who base their identity on an unscientific, illogical, and disingenuous myth about race, racial purity, and superiority. Jews, Israelites, can be any race. When you think of the Jewish identity, the Israelite identity, you shouldn't think white or black. You should think genetic diversity. That's what makes the identity so powerful and so threatening to the ideology of white supremacy. And that's one of the reasons Kanye West is an idiot.